Hello everybody and welcome to a new Attack on Titan reaction. We are sitting today at a crossroad. Last time, the Colossal Titan is out, Reiner is not dead, the Beast Titan is waiting for something, and the scouts are confused as to what they should be doing. And I have to say that were I in their place, I would be as confused as them, because we have no idea what the enemy is up to, and our only goal is to try to stop them. But how could you stop the Colossal Titan, who is colossal? How could you stop Reiner, who is apparently an ace at escaping death? And when you have no idea what the plan is actually, what it is actually, because at first, obviously, we know that their goal is to get Eren, but how is the problem? Because at first they thought that they were being clever, you know, acting as bait to lure out Reiner, but it turns out that the Reiner himself was the bait for the scouts. So while the scouts thought that they were being clever, they were just playing right into the hands of the Beast Titan. Should I say the Beast Titan? Should I say Zik? I don't know. But yeah, this is tensed. I don't know if we're gonna stay in this state for the remainder of season 3. I wouldn't mind it because it's full of twists, there's a lot of action, it's not redundant, everybody is doing their part, everybody is moving, Armin strategizing. Eren for once is definitely doing what he should be doing, which is acting, you know, acting, doing something, not just rushing in, but acting accordingly to any strategy that Armin may lay, or just simply in accordance with the rest of the scouts. And this, I believe, is their best configuration right now. I've never seen them as in harmony as right now, because before, you know, either the groups were split, the people were just doing what they wanted to do. But right now I feel like there's cohesion, and that may be the best shot at, you know, trying to beat these guys. I do not expect them to beat them for good, because it seems to me that this is only the beginning. You know, we're barely starting to get to know what the Beast Titan, Reiner and everything, what they want, what they're up to, who they are exactly. So I suppose that this is not going to be, you know, like the final confrontation, but things are moving forwards, and this is quite refreshing because we've been stalling a little bit, you know. Last time we saw these guys at the end of season 2, and now we are catching up, and we are catching fast. So I'm definitely looking forwards to maybe some new answers coming in, namely regarding the post-credit scene of episode 12, and to see how we are gonna end up in such a dire situation where Levi is stained in blood. So yes, without any further ado, we're gonna jump right in. Full-length action, as you know, is available on Patreon, link down below in the description box. That being said, let's go. Oh yes, and I forgot, Beltot is definitely like all warrior mode right now, which for him is a great development character wise. Okay. I think Connie's having a mental breakdown. Question is, do they just want to retrieve Eren, or might they be looking forwards to get to the basement as well? Yeah, that's what I said, they're confused as to what to do. Jean is a go-getter. He's not a strategizer, he's taking risks, but not the Eren kind of risks, so that might go well for them. Calm down, Armin. Because the thing is, they can't really flee because they still need to get to the basement. Let me get down there! My man! I have to say, Reviders have the cleverest jabs. Ooh. What is this? Fly! Oh, wow. Whoa, okay. I see you. That's clever as heck. From the Beast Titan. Maybe that's worse than cannons, cause... Oh, move! No, move, yeah. Okay, I said they were not separated, but they're pretty separated right now. Okay, so it was a kamikaze mission for the small titans. Does he have a plan? Erwin often has a plan when nobody else does, so I have faith in that guy. He's not taking the bait. How are you gonna stop that Titan? Yeah, believe all you want. Believing is not what's gonna change if you can do it or not. Okay. 10 points for the effort. Is it working or is it working? Oh, is it? Oh! Okay. Yeah, it's basic physics. I mean, it's just saw what you did to rhinos, so... Pervert lord. Oh, yeah, okay, he's in a corner of his eye. Oh, yeah. I mean, Bertolt is really in savage mode right now. Like, he's not taking any shit. Oh! Hope they got vaccines in this world. Great for you guys. It's not bad at all for the scouts. Majority of the scouts are being decimated by the beast, and the elite squad is being distracted with beast, the colossal titan and the armored titan. It seems pretty good for the enemy. Isn't that the guy that taunted at Jean and the others in the episode 11? I mean, I get why they're doing this. So we know that obviously our core characters are not the only one freaking out and having doubts about their endeavor in the scouts, but it's really redundant.
俺は獣の相手だ。奴を引きつけて。無理だ。近づくことすらできない。だろうな。
He's ready to die just to buy some time.
俺はもう誰も生きて帰れないとすら思っている。
I mean, they're really cornered. Do you have a way? So then just How can you not have faith in that guy? I mean, freaking out isn't gonna help you, so good on you, Erwin. The height is always killing me. He's renouncing to being the one to discover what's down there. I still forgot about his arm. How can I? Him sitting like that, I don't know. It's like the image of a broken king, you know. But still, maybe it's time to go, because you're losing time, but...
おかげで俺たちはここまでたどり着くことができた。俺は選ぶぞ。夢を諦めて死んでくれ。新兵たちを地獄に導け。獣の巨人は俺が仕留める。
The decision has been made. Levi said once that he would follow you. Are you going to return the favor, Erwin? Answers. Can you kill the Beast Titan? If Rainer can shift his consciousness, the Beast Titan must be a master, because he beat Rainer. The word of this episode is going to be kamikaze. Alright, let's go. Pumped up, everybody. That's how you get on your horse and ride to your death in fires and flame. Sesame! Ah! Oh! 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 They come to be continued me just as I'm screaming Sesame. Yeah, I started the intro saying that they were not split, but yeah, they were definitely, I mean, what I meant, they were not mentally split, but obviously they were in remote parts of the district and they couldn't act, you know, on the same plan, but they're all working right now towards the same goal. They are all up to date as to what is happening overall. And right now it's about piercing through the enemy's defense and attack lines, and a lot of them are going to die. And as much as I love Edwin's speeches, they are kind of a trap, because he's facing people who are afraid and he's emboldening them with his speeches. Doesn't mean that what they're doing is more noble or more dire than it was previously, because, you know, words are basically just words. They do not change facts. But if it can bring these people to act to what they think is a greater good, it's fine by me. I'm not saying what is better, what is not. I couldn't say exactly in this situation what could bring them to their goals. The only thing I know right now is that they cannot just sit and not do anything. Either they sit and they die, or either they kamikaze and die. So, might be a chance on a billion, I don't know, but all they need is one, so let's go. And obviously, what we've seen in this episode is, one of the three Fs. Usually, people either flee or fight, others just freeze. And we had that character who froze, and you could expect this. Is it the behavior you should have? No, because like I said, freeze and die. But you could expect people to react like that, and there's been a lot since season 1. We've seen a lot of people freeze, and a lot of them died doing that. Others had epiphanies, Armin, Eren, Historia had epiphanies. Mikasa even in some way in season 1, just before Eren's Titan emerged. But in the face of everything they've been through now, as much as I could expect, and I'm crossing fingers and toes, as much as newbies could freeze, I hope that our core characters right now will no longer freeze, because they're well-seasoned fighters, soldiers, individuals, and they've been through so much that they know better than just to freeze. And I am really, I say proud, yeah, of how Armin handled himself in this episode, meaning that he did not back away from the responsibility of his, that is, yes, to step in, to come up with plans, to lead the squad that he's been put in charge of, but he also handled himself magnificently by withdrawing himself from the leadership, as he didn't know what to do. When you do not know what to do, there is no wrong when our lives are at stakes like this, to withdraw yourself. And if you believe that somebody else can do better than you are doing right now, there is no shame. Well, no, there might be shame, but this is the responsible thing, to withdraw yourself and let them step in. And this is what he did with Jean, and I believe this was the right call, because Armin is somebody, though I have to say that Armin is doing great. He is not doing great and at handling pressure, and stepping back maybe will give him the opportunity to recollect himself a little bit, and as somebody else is taking on the leadership, maybe it will give him time to think and to know what's their next move. Because when you're on the front line, when you're the first one in front of, most of the time you like time to think. And so him stepping back, I think there's a lot of thinking here, will give him time to, yes, like I said, come up with a strategy, or just recollect himself first, because right now he was freaking out, and he was kind of, he was not anticipating anymore. He was not looking forwards, he was looking backwards at what he didn't do and what he did with Bertolt, how he failed upon that, and he was just rehashing this. So step back, come back clean, let Jean take over for now. Like I said, Jean is the type of reckless, but not Eren's recklessness. Eren is the type of recklessness that just goes in and does not assess his own strength and everything, while Jean does assess the situation, and he may still decide to go onwards, and to kamikaze, but he goes in knowingly, he goes in knowing what he can do what he cannot do, while Eren is just going in, and as much as, believing in yourself and everything is good for emboldening yourself, it's pretty much just a way to blind yourself to your own incapacities. When you know what you can't do and when you know what you cannot do, you don't need really to believe that you can do something. Do you get what I mean? When you know things, you don't need to believe that you can either do this or believe that you cannot either do this. So you go in with maybe a better clarity of mind than when you just believe you can do something. That goes back to what I said about Erwin's speeches. People following him, but not entirely masters of themselves, of their thoughts and emotions. So yeah. But yeah, regarding the Beast, I'm still confused exactly at what they are trying to do. Regarding Bertolt, a little bit as well. Because I don't know if Bertolt is just trying to say fuck you to all of the scouts, or if they definitely have a plan with the Beast Titan right now to wreak havoc in the district, to burn the city down so the scouts are brought down with it, or if he's trying to bury the basement if nobody has to access it, or if they are trying to access it themselves. I don't know. I just haven't. Maybe you guys have already made up your minds by now, but personally, I do not esteem that I have enough information regarding them right now to be able to establish either a profile or trying to get what they are up to. Definitely, it's funny because I'm pausing on an image, right? I'm pausing on an image of the ending titles right now, and I see Historia, Ymir, Armin, Rainer, Mikasa, Bertolt, Connie, Jean, and Sasha. They are all like that, and there's another character in the background that I do not recognize. But I just noticed there is Annie back turn and she is walking the other way. I don't know if I'm gonna put the image right here if I'm not forgetting, but that's a subtle touch, but it's a nice one. So yes, so I'm definitely going to jump into the next episode right now because they just cliffhangered me when I was streaming Susume, and I need to see what's gonna happen because it's the second time that they are giving us a scare with Erwin. And it's not good. Usually if in making wise you go on with 3, so that's already 2 scares with Erwin. I hope that the third one is not, but let's see. Thank you very much, guys. Flex reaction is available on Patreon, link down below in the description box. I'm gonna see you for the next reaction. Until then, please take care, have a nice life, see you soon, bye.